So why must it be that I break everything I hold?
Butterfly dancing in the sky, spreading wings, flying high. Colors reflect into your eyes. Lush, baby, love. Close to me, close to me, so close to me. Close to me, so close to me. want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want
sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. It's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going. Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
it's
know.
all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good. It's all good. Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
It's Dire's turn to ban. What's Radiant's ban plan anyway? Just who will Dire ban? What's Radiant's ban plan anyway? Just who will Dire ban? 10 seconds. It's Radiant's pick. It's Dire's turn to pick. Dire should pick now. It's Radiant's turn to pick. It's Radiant's turn to pick.
Admiral Conquer.
It's Dire's turn to ban. It's Radiant's turn to ban. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Just who will Dire ban? It's Dire's turn to pick. It's Radiant's turn to pick. Spectre.
That I break everything I hold. Don't know what it takes to make it through the day. Though I'm standing here, let you walk away remains my greatest fear. I'd like to be a voice without a way, like a melody that floats above any waves, but I'm coming down.
Alright, what's up ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the grand finals of ILG Cup Season 3 Dota 2 Minor. That is live from United Gamers Network at Delhi. I'm Shadeslayer and I'll be your caster for this game. We have Nefarious going up against Tranquility in this best of 5. Map number 1 draft is already on its way. We're gonna have Zeus, Spectre, Mars as well as Warlock picked up here for Tranquility, while Nefarious, they're gonna go with Sanking, Kunkka, Shadow Demon. So both teams have good team fight. There's a lot of AoE coming in from both these teams. So Tranquility, they did go for the Warlock Mars early on, and now with the Spectre Zeus pickup, they show that they want to fight in tight spaces. You have the Mars coming in with the arena, then we have the Infernal being dropped, Spectre, Horn, Zeus, Thunder God's Wrath. So there's going to be a lot of AoE, and Nefarious, they're not shying away from taking the fight in that area. They have reinitiate back in with the Sanking Burrow Strike. There's the big epicenter AoE damage coming in. Kunkka, of course, has the X marks Torrent Boat. Shadow Demon has the Disrupt for either an initiate or a quick disengage back out. Juggernaut, very apt at fighting as well inside the arena. He has the Blade Fury and of course the Omni Slash. Final bans coming in. Both teams gonna be looking in for an offlaner for themselves, a mid laner rather. So we have the Tinker as well as the Storm Spirit band away for now.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Praise King.
You may now select.
And looks like Wraith King is going to be picked up and an instant response with the Abaddon from Tranquility. So Tranquility just going for some sustain in these team fights, quick heals. You also have the Apotic Shield coming in Nefarious. They know it's going to be pretty much a wombo combo from Tranquility, and Wraith King, if he can survive through that, get the reincarnation in. Second time around, I don't think Tranquility are gonna have enough in the kitty to burst him down twice. That being said though, all eyes on the Spectre. The Spectre, if she does end up getting ahead, I think the Tranquility are gonna have the better late game, primarily because Zeus can chew through the entire lineup of Nefarious, and once he does get that Aghanim Scepter up, fighting inside the arena is just gonna become so hard. Looking at who I favor here for map number 1, I like Tranquility's draft. I think a little better. Alright, with that we've loaded into the game. Game 1 of this grand finals. All right, let's go ahead and introduce you to the teams. On the Radiant side, we have Nefarious. Hertz going to be playing on the Sanking. Jack the Ripper on that Shadow Demon. Waby will be playing the mid. Kunkka Jojo on the Wraith King, who's going to be heading in towards the offlane right now, and Lips of Angel on that position 1 Juggernaut. While on the Dire side, we have
30
Tranquility.
seconds to battle.
Addyman will be on the Abaddon, who's in the offlane right now, along with Mode, who's going to be playing up the Mars. BM will be playing the mid. Zeus. Medivh will be on the Warlock, and that finally puts No More Doubts on the position 1 Spectre.
The battle begins.
Bottom, we pretty much have the Radiant taking the Dire Bounty Rune, while Dire picks up the Radiant Bounty Rune. They have managed to find themselves the Abaddon. They're going to pop the Blade Fury, and that's going to be the Abaddon going down. First blood has been spilled. They commit in with 3 heroes, and unfortunately there's nothing the Mars could do. He did have the Spear of Mars, much that does absolutely nothing up against the Magic Immune Blade Fury Juggernaut. And they already begin harass in. Shadow Demon needs to be careful. Oh, the spear connects in, and can he get the kill in? They're gonna further give chase on this Shadow Demon though. Moving up against, and they will get the blocks in. It so happens that the Abaddon ends up dropping really low, but there's no Butter Strike available, and he's gonna be able to survive through this. So explosive start there in the bottom lane. Kunkka ends up tanking the tower a wee bit there, and Abaddon manages to hold on. There is no Mango or Clarity available on the Sanking, so I have Butter Strike for a bit of time. 110 in top lane. Do have the Wraith King going up against Spec plus Warlock, and Warlock trying to keep the harass going, keep the Wraith King away from the creeps, ensuring he not just falls behind in CS, but preventing him from getting XP as well. It's gonna be hitting level 2 soon. Nefarious, they do decide to secure the farm for the Juggernaut early on by having that tri-lane bottom, and it's gonna mean the Wraith King is gonna have a hard time in the middle lane. It's gonna be Kunkka who survives. Does drop really low. Unfortunately, Zeus was out of mana. He probably would have hung around for another Arc Lightning. Abaddon's gonna move in. I'm gonna show himself in the middle lane, but not gonna be able to prevent the Kunkka from. Wait, Kunkka. Slight misstep there, and he's gonna end up taking a little more harass than he should have from the Abaddon. Kunkka Torrent is available, so the Abaddon needs to be careful of his whereabouts. And now that the Abaddon's shown himself in the middle lane, Mars cannot really overextend here either.
My blade is swifter.
And bottom lane, looking at the CS, Spectre's doing pretty decent here in the top lane, sitting at 18 to 12. Zeus and Mars are doing pretty decent as well, despite the Mars being alone here in the bottom lane for a large time, with the Abaddon after that early death going forward, rotate towards the middle lane. Looks like Sanking wants to do something similar. Spectre. Pushing in the top lane. And there's going to be some much needed XP going the way of Wraith King. He's come here with 2 mangoes. Just come ready to fight. Smoke rotate back out. Shadow Demon's going to come in towards the bottom lane, while the Sand King's actually going to hang around in the middle lane. Unfortunately, Zeus has made that trip back to the fountain. Zeus with that level 3 lightning bolt just does so much damage. And once he does get the Aghanim Scepter, that Nimbus is going to work really well in tandem with the arena as well. They're going to give chase. They want to give chase here onto the Shadow Demon. They can turn around. Burrow Strike comes in. They have enough damage. Abaddon turns back around. And I think this is going to be the Abaddon going down. Oh, he gets the deny off. Nicely done indeed. He gets the kill and the deny. Top lane. Some pressure being applied. Hellfire Blast. Wraith King wants to pursue this. They have 5 stacks right now of that Shadow Poison, and Wraith King wanted to give chase, but the Spectre able to waltz through the trees. Kunka's back here as well. Torrent Bolt, and that's the kill. Secured in, and they might look to go for more here. Disruption onto the Spectre, but a defensive TP from the Abaddon. Gonna push them back here. Connecting onto the Juggernaut. Quick re-engage back in with the Burrow Strike. Blade Fury preemptively popped. I think he was expecting the Zeus to have rotated back in there. But no. Oh, he's going to expend the arena, in fact. And Burrow Strike. Can he get the kill? Yes, he will. Nicely done. Meanwhile, top lane, Wraith King is able to drop the Abaddon along with the Kunkka and the Shadow Demon. So, they do manage to get a trade. Three to 2. 7 minutes in. Lots of action, in fact, in all 3 lanes. Zeus keeping bottom. Arena is off cooldown. He's gonna go for the spear, but that's gonna push the Juggernaut back. He does not have mana for Omni Slash. Blade Fury is on CD as well. But Zeus, oh, actually gonna cancel the TP by the looks of things. They want to try and make a move here onto the Zeus, but level 1 Burrow Strike, bare minimum range on that. But the Thunder God's Wrath there will ensure that they secure the kill on the Wraith King up top. 3 for 3. That means is more farm for the Spectre. And that's going to start to get scary. 3,750 net worth, in fact, on the Mars. 3,150 on that of the Spectre. The Juggernaut is in 3rd position, not too far behind, but is about 800 gold behind that of a Mars, who was pretty much alone here in the bottom lane for the most part. And now he's just going to be able to get so much harass in on this Juggernaut. Juggernaut going to pop that Blade Fury. And Mars, it does absolutely nothing to him. He's just going to hold his ground here. Top lane, you see the engage coming in. Hellfire Blast out as well. Going to catch out the Abaddon. Haunt coming in from the Spectre. Spectre able to chase through. Immediately Haunt straight back out. and wants to go for more. Looks like the Sand King's dropping real low. Does have a strike of pull down, but the Thunder God's Wrath secures the kill. Mars meantime pops the arena in the bottom lane. Juggernaut ends up going down as well, and things just take a turn for the worse here for Nefarious.
It's no small thing.
Game number 1, best of 5 grand finals. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor Alienware, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Nextwave Multimedia and Kaspersky. GP partner Galax, energy drink partner Monster Energy, and bottom lane. Just have to make the move. Shadow Demon rotate, but Mars gonna look to fall back.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They catch the Spectre out. Meanwhile, Mars manages to pick up the kill alone. And Zeus is gonna be here as well. Thunder God's Wrath coming off cooldown. They need to be careful. Yes, they do have 3 players in here, but Mars, he can turn things around. He got that kill, in fact, even without popping the arena, and that's a scary prospect indeed. Middle lane. Already pressure being applied. Mars is going to connect in on the spear, but counter initiate back across. They get the Battle Strike into Blade Fury, but Mars is going to be able to run away from this. And he's going to turn back, in fact, with the arena. And there comes the Zeus back with the Thunder God's Wrath. They're going to be able to find one. He wants more. He's looking for him from inside the tree. They're going to spot out, in fact, the spear. Oh, connects, and they find both. All 3 heroes going down in the bottom lane. Thunder God's Wrath was used, but it's a big fight win there. 10-3 for Tranquility. Meanwhile, Zeus middle lane able to take down Kunkka as well, and things
Is under attack.
all of a sudden went from bad to worse here for the Radiant side. They're falling behind fast. 6k net worth lead already for Tranquility, and an XP lead of 7,500. Not to mention a free farming Spectre who's been completely unchecked. They will be able to bring the Zeus down in the middle lane. Lips of Angel moving in. Okay, there's the Blade Fury used up as well. Much needed return kill there. The Zeus was definitely going out of control, and now might look to pressure the Spectre up as well. Spectre already having queued up the Radiance. Mars does have himself the double damage rune, and a Vladimir's offering completed. Something that we don't usually see on Mars. I've seen people go Blink Dagger, maybe even something in terms of damage. I've seen players even opt to go Desolator when they're up ahead. But Vladimir's offering, interesting choice. He's going to give some life steal to the Spectre up as well. Shadow Demon spots out Mars. He's going to pop the arena, turn back around. Battle Strike re-engaged back in. They're going to pull him back with the boat, but he's already managed to pick up the kill. The boat does absolutely nothing. And Mars is just going to continue to give chase. Here does connect, and he wants to go for more. God's Rebuke to secure the kill. They're going to lead in. Oh, Spectre comes in with the hunt. There goes the Thunder God's Wrath. And they're losing bodies quick and fast. The spear connects in as well. They want to continue to give chase. And that should be the Kunkka going down. God's Rebuke does push him to the corner. He's quickly healing back up with the bottle and he survives. Big play indeed.
Radiant's bottom tower is
And with
under
that,
attack.
they're going to continue to push things here in the bottom lane. Spectre's moved into the middle lane as well. Keeps the pressure up. Juggernaut
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
TPing back in. A quick smoke out with the Kunkka. They have the boat available. Omni Slashes on the ready as well. But top lane, there's absolutely nobody here. Zeus, in fact, able to get the kill in the middle lane. Along with the Mars.
Tower is under
He
attack.
completed up an armlet.
Radiant
Holy
structures are
moly.
fortified. Dire's top tower
Mars
is under attack.
gonna TV back to base. Spectre waiting in. Omni Slash comes in. X marks. Torrent, both, the entire kit caboodle, and they will be able to pick up that kill. Big commitment, but I think that was at the end of the day totally worth it.
Bounty.
Big kill, the prized kill on the Spectre. He's going for the bounty room there. Absolutely no detection, gets mauled by Nefarious. Armlet is up now on Mars. And he's just gonna start to hit like a truck moving up ahead. Kunkka has fallen behind though. 4,000 net worth in the middle lane. A good 2,000 behind that of the Zeus. Phase bottle is working towards an armlet himself. Top lane. Pressure coming in onto the tier 1. Sanking does have the Butter Strike epicenter. Zeus up in the front lines. The spear comes out, just barely misses in. They re-engage back in, but they're going to open up with the Thunder God's Wrath. God's Rebuke finds the immediate kill, and Mars might just look to chase for more. They spot out the courier, but they are able to keep it. Tier 1 goes down, and they probably continue to push this. Spectre middle lane. They spotted out the Zeus. They spotted out the Kunkka rather, but already pressure coming in with the Zeus and the Mars towards the top tier 2.
Radiant's top
This is
tower
bad.
is under attack.
Nefarious, they're slowly but surely falling behind in terms of net worth, XP, they're losing map control.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The fortify bit of the mark as well. Aether Lens actually completed up on the Zeus. He's already working towards that Aghanim Scepter.
Dire's middle tower
And Nimbus
under
is just going to
attack.
be too much at this stage for Nefarious to handle. During the draft, I did say I did like Nefarious's, rather Tranquility's draft, but I did not expect them to execute it this well. And that most of it came down to the fact that Mars was able to win that bottom lane pretty much all on his own, which meant not only was the Juggernaut falling behind, but it meant there was going to be absolutely no pressure on the Spectre either. And Mars eventually was able to move around the map, be a threat himself. Top lane, he's going to pop the arena, but Juggernaut Blade Fury is out of this. Arena wasted.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Missing top.
That's pretty unfortunate. That was almost going to be a sure shot kill there. And Shadow Demon doesn't really want to be in the front lines right now.
Dire's middle
Wraith
tower
King,
is under attack.
who loves to usually go Hand of Midas and Radiance himself, this time he's forced to go for the fighting build because they need him fighting right now. They are falling behind, and if he chooses to play greedy here, we might not even see him getting the farm that he needs. Yep, the epicenter cancelled away, in fact, with the drop, but the heals out. Mars holds his ground. God's Rebuke comes back out. Thunder God's Wrath comes out. They lose one, and Spectre's back in as well. Omni Slash out already shared between the two. Hellfire Blast out as well. but looks like Red King is gonna end up going down regardless. And the fight continues elsewhere. Blade QB out. They're gonna lose one. Quick double kill to the Spectre. Mars wants to continue chasing this, but Hellfire Blast gonna hold him in position. And just like that,
Radiant's middle tower is under
another
attack.
big fight goes the way of Tranquility. 14,000 network lead, 14,000 XP lead, and tier 2 under siege as well. 19 minutes in, they've made huge headway. They're probably going to look to close this. Already the rotate coming in, calls out to go for this bottom tier 2.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I could do with more.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
A bounty.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
What's the play here now? Mars pushing up towards the middle lane, and Red King pretty much has had to hide himself in that jungle. Despite reincarnations are also on cooldown. It's only a level 1 reincarnation. There is a massive cooldown of 200 seconds. In fact, Roshan, they're gonna jump in on this though. They do have the medallion, and they have that completed Desolator now on the Mars. He himself is just gonna end up doing so much damage in the front lines. This is gonna be a hard game. Roshan's dropping below half HP. Should be cleaned up with relative ease.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Zeus pushing out the bottom lane. Aghanim's Scepter is in fact already in stash. Is just waiting for the courier to pick that up, and we might see this push coming in towards the middle lane. Front lines, X marks, Thorin onto the Mars. A little bit of chip damage in, but is going to be quickly healed back up by the Abaddon. Arena is available. Ages of the Immortal is also ready. Spectre has the Radiance completed up, and Haunt is online. He's waiting on the Zeus to join them up in the middle lane. Is actually looking to pick up this level 3 Thunder God's Wrath. Not too far away from getting that either. And this is gonna be a really hard high ground hold. Juggernaut wants to go in, pop that first life in. X marks. They're gonna get the drop in onto 2. Both comes through, connects in. In fact, onto the arena. Turn back around with the Horn from the Spectre. The damage is too strong. There goes the ultimate. They're all dropping like flies. They lose 2. Buyback forced out from the Shadow Demon, but what can he do at this point of time? Mars moves up towards the middle lane. He still has the Aegis active on him. And they want to actually push the bottom lane. The Fortify comes out. Red King. Reincarnation, in fact, forced out inside the base, was it? Inside the fountain, rather. Slows coming in. They managed to catch the Zeus out. Zeus might just get bursted down right here. Can he make his way out of it? He just continues to fight. He does. They turn back around. Monster kill. Godlike. They lose 3. They just throw the Nimbus. Zeus holds on. And that's gonna be the bottom lane of Rax. Biting the dust.
Radiant's bottom barracks has
I think
fallen.
we'll hang around and go towards the middle lane. I don't see why not. Spectre's healthy, so is the Mars. He still has the Aegis, by the way. They're gonna use the arena and Kunkka. Spectre just wants to go objective right now. Spectre is just working in on the tier 3s, which does eventually end up going down, and they're going for the bottom melee Rax. Juggernaut keeping in towards the middle lane. Hellfire Blast coming in. Juggernaut moves into the Blade Fury Bard. He's just going to stand his ground, fight this. The boat connects in though onto 2 along with the Torrent in the backlines. Do they have more re-engage in? There comes the Zeus in with the Thunder God's Wrath, and immediately they're going to lose the Wraith King. GG has been called. They get 2 quick kills in. Buyback forced out, but that is pretty much it. GG has been called. Tranquility take map 1 of this best of 5 series. Grand finals of the ILG Cup Season 3 Delhi Minor, that's live from United Gamers Network. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor Alienware, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Next Time Multimedia and Kaspersky. GV partner Galax. Energy drink partner Monster Energy. Don't go anywhere. Game 2 will be coming back up in just a bit.
Now I believe that you are not yet free, but I've got this fear that I'm not either. In my bones, you see, so we can only hope to hold the others strong, and in the arms of grace will be your love, will be your song. I'd like to be a voice without a way, melody floats above the rain. I'd like to be a voice without a way, like a melody floats above the rain. But I'm coming down this line. Yeah, I'm coming down this line. Cannonball. Can't you see that I love you so? So why must it be that I break everything I hold?
Butterfly dancing in the sky, spreading wings, flying high. Colors reflect into your eyes. Lush, baby, love. ask you how you are. But now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
5 seconds
Radiant
remaining.
team ban.
Dire team ban.
Radiant team ban.
Dire team ban.
Radiant team ban.
Dire team ban.
Radiant team pick.
Dire team pick.
Grimstroke.
Dire team pick.
Double dominant.
Radiant team pick. Radiant team ban.
Lena.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Razor.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 2 of the grand finals of ILG Cup Season 3 Delhi Minor. That is live from United Gamers Network. I'm Shades there. Tranquility leading 1-0 against Nefarious. Draft is already on its way for Game 2, and Tranquility absolutely dismantled Nefarious in that Game 1. Superior lanes all came down to Mars
Radiant team pick.
just absolutely dominating his lane, and has rightfully forced out a first ban out this time around from Nefarious, who've gone for a lot more team fight this time around. They have the Shadow Shaman, Doom, Razor Disruptor, so they have team fight, they have push, they also have a lot of catch
Team ban.
and Tranquility. They did go for an ultra late game carry the last time around in the Spectre, and this time they're gonna go with the Naga Siren instead. They're also going to have a Centaur, Lena Grimstroke. Centaur does work really well in tandem with a Lena. Does have that setup hoof stomp for the follow-up light strike array. Lots of burst damage. They have the reset with the Song of the Siren in case someone does get doomed up. Not to mention Static Storm Kinetic Field of the if the Naga Siren's not caught in that, they have an immediate disengage or maybe a reset up back in. Final bands coming. It's gonna be interesting to see what Nefarious go for here for the last pick. They need a carry. Someone, it's gonna be that timing window. They can't push this ultra late either with the Razor. They can opt to, that Razor's very likely gonna be in mid lane. I don't like having safe lane Razors, primarily because I think Razor just benefits from getting a lot of early levels, excels at 1v1 matchups. It's gonna be the Lich band away, so they expect this to be a mid Lena by the looks of things. Safe lane Naga, off lane Centaur position 5 Grimstroke. While Tranquility, they're probably going to take away a late game carry here. Someone that works really good up against the Naga Siren.
5 seconds remaining.
Or for that matter, early game carry in, and that's going to be the Monkey King taken away. I like this. So you pretty much gonna have the Wukong's command on top of that Static Storm Kinetic Field, and that is pretty much a one-shot wombo combo if they manage to catch the Naga Siren in it. And Tranquility, they're gonna go for the Weaver. Gonna force Nefarious to always
10 seconds remaining.
save some disable in their kitty for when the
5
Weaver
seconds
does
remaining.
come in. So that pretty much means this is very likely going to be a mid Weaver. Weaver, again, Razor loves to get that static link damage drain out to be able to harass and win the lane, and Weaver can just Sukuchi out of range of that static link. Nefarious, what are they going for their safe lane here? Juggernaut is banned away, would have been pretty ideal. Juggernaut Shadow Shaman lane, very potent, not to mention both heroes work really well for push, and it's in fact going to be the Death Prophet. There you go. They wanted push, and they're gonna find pretty much one of the best tower pushes there is. The Death Prophet picked up, so that's definitely gonna be a safe lane Razor. Nefarious, last time around they didn't manage to get any sort of momentum early. This time they're gonna go for a much easier to execute lineup. I think the timing window is also not very punishing. Tranquility on the other side, they have gone for a very greedy lineup. The Naga Siren Weaver does take time for those heroes to come online, and I think that is a window that Nefarious is gonna look to exploit here in this matchup. And as we jump into the game, let's go ahead and introduce you to the teams. On the Radiant side, we have Tranquility, Adiman on the Grimstroke mode, going to be playing up that Lena. We have BM on the Naga Siren, no more Dots on the Weaver, and Medivh on that Centaur War Runner. The Dire side, We have Nefarious, who are down a game in this best of 5 series. Hurts on that Disruptor. Jojo playing up the Doombringer. Waby on the mid Death Prophet. Jack the Ripper on the Shadow Shaman. And that finally puts Lips of Angel on that position 1 Razor. Alright. Razor plus the Disruptor lane. It's going to be very strong. Not to mention the bottom lane as well. They decide to go with dual lanes. And I like this decision. They need to keep the pressure on both the Naga Siren as well as the Weaver. Weaver, however, looks like he's going to be heading towards the off lane. So that means it's just going to be... I don't know what this is. Okay, he's probably just positioned to take the bounty rune, but with the Death Prophet coming to the middle lane, I don't like Weaver here anymore. I think he's just gonna get harassed, so they're gonna switch things up. Maybe have the Lina there. BM did play mid the last game around, so for all you know, it's probably going to be mid Naga Siren itself and a safe lane Weaver. A safe lane Weaver up against Shadow Shaman plus Doombringer. I think he's going to be okay in that lane, but Naga Siren up against Death Prophet is going to be under a lot of pressure, under a lot of harass. And one rotation from the Disruptor or the Shadow Shaman is gonna get her killed. So she's got plenty on her plate to worry about. Centaur. He's taking in some damage from the tower there just to get some retaliate stacks off. He's got 6 stacks in. But is that really worth it though? He did have 6 tangos, so. Centaur actually walks up, goes for the contest in. They go for the shackle and oh, he does not pick up the bounty rune. In fact, the Doombringer backs off, and that's going to give 3 of the 4 bounty runes to Nefarious. To Tranquility rather, who's on the Radiant side this time around. Nefarious did have first choice this time. They decide to go with second pick. And Tranquility picks the Radiant side in return. So as the lanes stabilize out, it in fact will be Centaur in the safe lane, Weaver in the off lane. Weaver up against the Razor was something that we did talk about, but we expected that to be a mid matchup, mid draft, but now it's ended up being a matchup in the safe lane. I like the Lina plus the Weaver matchup. I think in terms of poke, this Lina can get a lot of poke done, and eventually if they do get harassed low enough, the Weaver can full commit in. With the Sukuchi, they're going in for the kills. Middle lane, however, is where the DP is going to shine after the first few levels. Bottom lane, Doombringer is going to move in with the Devour, and they're going to catch the Shadow Shaman, who's going to pop his stick, but is going to end up going down. First blood is spilled, and it will go to Tranquility. Quick deny out as well, and looks like Weaver in the top lane able to find the Razor. This was the danger. The fact that Lina can keep harassing, and as soon as one of the heroes is low enough, we can get a full commit in bottom lane. Centaur. Inkswell does pop off, but a timely shackle ensures that the Doom doesn't really take too much damage from that. Top lane. Lina as well as the Weaver going to pop the salves in. Disruptor is gone for Kinetic Field as well as Thunder Strike. And looks like bottom lane we will have a kill coming through. Centaur wants to get a return kill in. The double edge doesn't really do enough, and that's gonna be the Grimstroke ending up going down. Centaur unfortunately is out of mana. That double edge level 1 wouldn't have been enough to pick up the kills. Top lane might see an engage coming in. Weaver gonna commit up against the Disruptor, and he's getting in some harassment as well. Does he full dive in? Long range. Yes, they get the double kill. Not bad at all. Lina, their long range Dragon Slave, and they pick up the kill. Middle lane, Spirit Siphon, and the harass continues, but Tranquility, they're looking strong yet again. I expected Nefarious to be doing so much better here in the early game, considering they did go for a couple of greedy picks, but this Weaver is just being such a nuisance. They're even moving in the Shadow Shaman towards the top lane, who's kept his identity a secret right now, and there might be an opportunity here for
Dire's middle tower is under
Nefarious to maybe get a kill. Oh, they've spotted out the Shadow Shaman. Light Strike Array gonna connect in, and they've isolated him in the corner, and they're gonna look to dive this, but the Kinetic Field keeping him in position. Light Strike Array to hold the Razor in position, and one more right click. They managed to get the shackle out. Do they have enough to kill the Weaver in? They will get the trade out. 1 for 1. And that's going to be the dominating streak, in fact, going into the Disruptor. So I'm going to be pretty happy with that. Centaur did end up dropping in the bottom lane as well. What's the Weaver gone for? He's gone for a Javelin. Straight up damage off the bat. Double Wraith Javelin and a healing cell. And just look at the poke that he can get in on the Razor.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
With that Javelin picked up early, that's such a boost to his damage output.
Dire's structures are
Centaur,
fortified.
he however hasn't had the best of lanes though here. Top lane, they want to make a move here onto the Lina, and they will. They managed to get in the Kinetic Field, and that's gonna be the Lina ending up going down. TP comes out from the Grimstroke. They should be able to get the trade in. They managed to find one, and looks like it's gonna be the Razor down as well. They managed to find 2 kills, and they want to look to go for more, and they will eventually pick up the kill there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Quick double kill in. In fact, all three heroes traded 1 for 3. Totally worth it for Tranquility, and they answer strong. Grimstroke. Early TP in. And Nefarious. They're being outplayed right now. Outplayed real hard. Back towards the top lane. Doombringer is actually already pretty low. And bear in mind, the Weaver is actually only level 5. All he has to offer is physical damage as well as that level 3 Sukuchi, and that's been enough thus far. Lima able to keep the harass going, and they managed to find the Disruptor out as well. Doombringer up against the tier 1. Stampede is online, so they will have additional chase now. Tranquility 10 to 4, 7.5 minutes win. It's been the Shackle bottom lane. Do they want to try and make a play? There's a lot of, yeah, there you go. Stampede has been expended. Enough time for Grimstroke to TP in his
Were you watching?
support towards that bottom lane. And if you're Nefarious, you're going to be happy with that. That's a defensive Stampede expended, something that the top lane now doesn't really need to worry about. And Death Prophet, she does have the Exorcism, and I think they group up right now and try and push this. Naga Siren, her farm's been pretty unstopped right now. Dual power, dual Wraith bands as well as the power treads. And question is, let's see what is the build that they look to go for here on her. Is it a Radiance build? Are they thinking about Diffusal Blade? Lina spotted, and Disruptor's like, oh no. Light Striker Ray connects in. Weaver is gonna look to jump in on this Exorcism. She's moved in as well, and the Doom goes off, and they should be able to find 2 kills in. That's nicely done. Exorcism bottom lane, they're diving in, but the Exorcism still on, and that's the Soulbind TP out. Can he get out? No, he can. It's the triple kill for the Death Prophet.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
She still has the Exorcism up, but that was a couple of nice plays coming in. DP towards that top lane. As she does manage to TP out of the bottom lane. The quick re-engage back in Soulbind, not really enough to buy time for that TP out. And meanwhile, middle lane, we did see the Nagas preemptively use the Song of the Siren.
Gold is a great conductor.
Money to burn.
The Death Prophet, she needs to farm up. She needs to have that impact for Nefarious to keep that pressure on. Because come late game, they don't have a lineup superior to the one that Tranquility has. They need to get some momentum going, and they need to close this out early. Weaver, they want to make a jump in. Light Strike Array, no, not going to be used up just yet. Middle lane, they do manage to get the shackle off, and that is done. He just turns back around. Centaur did pop the Stampede there defensively, but the shackle to hold the Grimstroke in position, and they clean house.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Are scanning.
Centaur. Not really going to go for the Blink Dagger Rush. In fact, they're going to pull him back with the Static Storm. Kinetic Field rather. He turns back around with the Hoof Stomp. He wants to give chase. One more right click. Can he get the kill in? Oh no, he can't get in range.
Are fortified.
The Hoof Stomp, I thought he had just about enough there to drop the Shadow Shaman, but instead
Dire's top
they
tower has fallen.
were able to kite around, and it is, however, going to send them all the way back to base. And Grimstroke not going to push this. He probably could have secured the tier 1 with that. Lina level 7, Laguna Blade available. Weaver, Maelstrom online. Does he go for the power treads here, or is this gonna be a bootless Weaver? We've seen it previously being played on multiple occasions. Are they gonna pull him back? The sentry was there. Doom was expended, but the kinetic field does not come up online real soon. There you go, long range shackle in. Light Striker 8, 3-man should connect up, but the Static Storm thrown out to ensure that they do get the kill in on the Weaver, and they want to continue chasing this Lina. Light Striker 8 does not connect. There's a TP in from the Grimstroke. He wants to stand his ground and fight this. Soulbind does come out. Hex as well. Oh, Laguna Blade turn around, and that should be the Doombreaker going down. Naga Siren's back into the fight as well. They find 2 kills. Big play, Song of the Siren,
Bottom tower is under attack.
and they managed to catch the Disruptor out as well. And with the song, they should be able to chase and burst him down. There you go, the double kill comes in. Big turnaround indeed. Did force a buyback from the Weaver,
Dire's captain tower has fallen.
but they managed to find 3 in return.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire are scanning.
Exorcism for that tier 1 tower in the bottom lane.
Dire's structures are fortified.
That would have been
Dire's middle tower
a pretty straightforward kill if they managed to catch the Weaver in that kinetic field, but that wasn't the case. And now Stampede's being popped. They're going to look to jump in on the Razor. There is the glimpse out as well. Razor thinking about going in for the re-engage. He does not have too much in terms of sustain. He has the face boots, dual wraith bands, and 1 magic stick.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's pretty far behind indeed. Does he have anything in the courier? That's Death Prophet's Yule Scepter completed. And Doom. Go for the Spirit Vessel. Smoke rotate out. They're looking to fight this. Stampede's not going to be available though. Weaver has completed up the Dragon Lance, and they're going to find everyone here. The Bug's going to catch 2. Soulbind comes out. There is the kinetic field holding the Centaur in position. Weaver wants to continue chasing this. Ink swell out. Doom is back off cooldown, and that's going to force the Weaver back. Spirit Siphon out. They get the silence and the Doom. Weaver gets pulled back in, and that should be the Weaver going down. And now they get the shackle off on the Centaur as well with the Spirit Siphon, and they find 2 kills quickly. And Grimstroke, yeah, he's being spotted and cleaned up as well. That's a big fight. Death Prophet, level 12. She didn't even have to pop Exorcism in that previous fight, so it's going to be available here. And they might just look to pressure this tier 1 in the middle lane.
Invisibility.
Pink's coming out mid lane. Nina wants to make a move in on this. Centaur Warrunner is Invis. Walks up. Hoop Storm. No. He's going to pop the Stampede, but a defensive use out Kinetic Field, and they're going to pop the wards in as well. Static Storm used up, and that's going to be the Lina going down. But there's a lot of spells committed, in fact, for that lonely Lina. The wards as well, but Exorcism is available, and I think DP is going to pop this. Do they move in on this though? They're 3 strong, middle lane. There's the Naga coming in, Song of the Siren available. Along with that Diffusal Blade, Yasha, there you go. She's going to open things up with the song. TP cancelled out on the Doombringer. Centaur walking in. Oh, but he gets used, hexed. Everything in the kitchen being thrown in, but they're going to turn their attention towards this Doombringer. And they've got... Oh my lord, that Naga Siren hits like a truck. Beautiful setup with the Song of the Siren. They catch out the Doombringer. He gets bursted down, and the Naga alone, even without the illusions, with just the Diffusal Blade, able to burst down the Death Prophet there. That's a tier 2 going down as well. 18 to 49k net worth lead for Tranquility. As they just get stronger and stronger. Let's have a look at the previous fight. Middle lane, the Song set up. They move in, they catch out the Doombringer. And Death Prophet just gets eaten up alive. This is a Naga Siren up too. This is going for the Manta style. In fact, the fully completed Manta gets delivered. She has Diffusal Manta Treads at 18 minutes in. Naga still can be bursted down, though. They have a lot of silence. They have a lot of catch on Nefarious, but they need to open up on the Naga Siren, and if they do, that pretty much means we're gonna have the Centaur as well as the Weaver free to do whatever they like. Weaver, he's got decent farm under his kitty as well. He's got the Dragon Lance and top lane. As we look around, I think there's a quick kill that does come through. In fact, was in the middle lane. There's a Blink Dagger revealed, and the Shadow Shaman just straight up gets bursted down by the Centaur combo. Doom is available, but he does not have the Blink Dagger there, and they managed to find the kill in on the Razor. TP out. Unfortunately, the Naga wasn't in position there, and Song was on cooldown. They're gonna initiate in and find the Disruptor. Quick kill, and they might look to go for more. Quick D-wards back out as well, and that's the tier 2 down top lane.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Naga is moving freely. Naga is farmed, and so is the Weaver, and that's
Money to burn.
a cause for concern right now for Nefarious. They're getting outmaneuvered, they're getting outplayed. And I think that early window that I was talking about during the draft, that Nefarious had to hit if they were going to take this match, I think has just gone by. The Naga as well as the Weaver are dictating terms right now all around the map, and they have an idea. TP out. Does she preemptively blow the song? No, she doesn't.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Doom needs some form of initiate right now. He needs that blink dagger to be able to catch either the Weaver or the Naga Siren almost every single time in one of these fights. And in fact, the Naga, she popped the song. Oh, the Doom comes out, but she's gonna get glimpsed back in. Centaur jumps in as well, but the Naga gonna end up going down. The illusions already have found kills in. Buyback forced out from Lips of Angel, and that's gonna be the turnaround. They managed to pick up a couple of kills. Yule Scepter out, backlines, they catch out. Weaver's back into the fight though. Spirit Siphon in, they're gonna look to get rid of the bugs. Oh, the re-engage back in! Woohoo! They all just melt! They find 2 kills and they want to look to go for more. Buybacks forced out. He does activate the shrine, but the shrine's not gonna do anything there. Double kill into the Weaver. That's a full 5-man wipe. It's like a 7-kill streak coming in. Double dieback forced out, and that was a 4-man blink hoof stomp coming in from the center. Absolutely huge. Allows the Weaver to re-engage back into that fight. But that was massive indeed. If we can have a look back at how that fight played out the last time, you see that Doom coming out initially. That is what I was talking about. They need to find the Naga Siren with the Tomb, but she'd already done so much damage. They force out the wards as well. At this point of time, you think, hey, Nefarious have this fight. They want to continue pushing this. They want to look to go for more. They get the Lena as well, but they're just too clumped up. Look at that blink hoof stomp from the Centaur. 4-man, and the re-engage back in from the Weaver for the cleanup. Despite the shrine activated, the Razor ends up going down, and that's 7 heroes down for the count. Naga Siren. She's picked up the Ring of Trask right now. Heart is probably going to be picked up next. Ages of the Immortal goes on the Weaver. Weaver can frontline right now. He can draw the Doom on himself, and with the Aegis come back for that re-engage, and they can disengage back out as well with that Song of the Siren.
Invisibility.
And Heart not too far away, and looks like she wants the Aya Skadi up next as well. She just wants to get as tanky as possible. Death Prophet does get the Aghanim Scepter, but she's just so squishy right now. It is just that Yule Scepter that is keeping her alive, and I don't think that's going to be enough in this upcoming fights. With the damage from the Naga Siren as well as the Weaver having pretty much quadrupled in the last 5 minutes with his new item pickups. Weaver. Pushing out the middle lane. Naga Siren pushing out the bottom lane.
Bounty.
That is an example of how strong the Naga right now is. Light Striker connects in as well. Do they want to make a move in on the Razor? He does have net available. Diffuse. In fact, the Atos comes out dispelled with the Manta style there. The illusions are just getting so much work done. Forces out the fortification from Nefarious. But is this the beginning of the end? There is the glimpse back out. And That's not the Grimstock. Oh, Blade! Oh! Stampede forced out as well, and they're gonna lose 3 players off the bat. That was huge. They catch the Grimstock, but now the Doom's being thrown out. Doombringer's going down for a second time. Glimpse back out, but it's a tad bit too late already. The 5-man wipe. GG called. And with that, Tranquility take game 2 of this grand finals. They're just 1 game win away from taking the title at United Gamers Network this weekend, and a lion's share of the 1 lakh prize pool. This is Shadeslayer. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor Alienware, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Nextwave Multimedia and Kaspersky. GP partner Galax. Energy drink partner Monster Energy. Don't go anywhere. Game 3 is just around the corner.
sees there's no response just yet. Tier 2 just got to melt, and now they're on to the racks. They need to go, and they need to go now. Sonic Wave does absolutely nothing here. The Morphling just going to start re-engage, and the epicenter catches him out. Let's rack buyback coming in, but the Morphling continues to pound away. Down goes the Queen of Pain as well, and the Earth Spirit now in no man's land. The Death Ward does absolutely nothing. Witch Doctor down for the count. The Lash Rack is now all alone. Yule Scepter to only delay the inevitable. He should end up going down soon as well. Hodge goes for the Hog, lands it on the tiny. The Dismember coming off, but the Ice Pack stops the Dismember there. He's caught out and should be going down regardless here, but now the Venomancer, middle of absolutely nowhere but they're gonna be able to catch out regardless. The second Ice Bath, Stolen Hook coming in, but it's straight into the Jokiro. He ends up going on telekinesis to the low ground, but the Light Striker at the back, Lena catches him out. Triple kill here to the Pudge, and they're gonna go for more. The Laguna Blade down goes the Jokiro yet again. Ultra kill for the Pudge. Laguna expanded. In comes the Sanking though. Epi from Fog's gonna jump in straight onto Zedis, but they should be able to burst him down straight away. Oh, the drop coming in! Counts him off. Yakko does absolutely nothing. They're all melting here, the side of the Radiant.
Colors reflect into your eyes. Lush, baby, laugh. Close to me, close to me, so close to me. Close to me, so close to me. When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels the switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late. And I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you.
happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. The picture isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta know.
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good. It's all good. Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
Can't you see that I love you so? So why must it be that I break everything I hold? Don't know what it takes to make it through the day. Though I'm standing here, let you walk away remains my greatest fear. I'd like to be a voice without a way, like a melody that floats above any wave. But I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Yeah, I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Now I believe that you are not yet free, but I've got this fear that I'm not either. In my bones, you see. So we can only hope to hold the others strong, and in the arms of grace will be your love, will be your song. I'd like to be a voice without a way, melody that floats above any wave. I'd like to be a voice without a way, like a melody that floats above any wave. But I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Yeah, I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Can't you see that I love you so? So why must it be that I break everything I hold?
Butterfly dancing in the sky, spreading wings, flying high. Colors reflect into your eyes. Lush, baby, love. Close to me, close to me, so close to me. Close to me, so close to me.
Dire team Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Lion.
Dire team pick. Radiant team.
Tiny. Tackies.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Bristleback.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Rubik.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Pudge.
Radiant team pick.
Morphling.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 3 of this Best of 5 Grand Finals of ILG Cup Season 3 Delhi Minor, that's live at United Gamers Network. I'm Shadester and I'll be a caster for this game. Tranquility lead 2-0 and they're just one game win away from taking the title and 70,000 rupees INR this weekend. And they're gonna go with Tiny Techies. Oh boy, I'm super excited. Tiny Techies, a very, very old school combo that's been played out since the DOTA 1 days. We get to see it yet again here as Tranquility. They start off with a pretty unconventional draft and then they go for the strong heroes this pass. They pick up the Rubik, Morphling. While Nefarious, they have picked up the Lion first pick, followed up by the Bristleback, Pudge, and now the Luna.
Radiant team pick.
Rubik gonna be looking to steal that infamous hook, and not to mention an array of spells from Lion as well as now Invoker. Tranquility, what are they gonna throw in the safe lane? Oh, they're in fact gonna put the Morphling in the safe lane. They're gonna pick the Brood. Waiting for players to pick up the heroes. That was a super fast draft indeed from both teams. But as soon as I see this draft, Nefarious, if they fall behind, then gonna have no answers to this Brood. BM has picked up the Morphling. BM did play, if I'm not mistaken, mid both games, so we might just see a Morphling mid itself. Techies gonna be played by Adiman, who's been playing position support, so I guess that's gonna be a support Techies. Maybe the Tiny Techies. Off lane you have the Brood in the safe lane and Morphling mid, or maybe you look to put the Brood mid and then have the Morphling solo up the safe lane. Only time will tell. But as things stand, I think Tranquility, despite going for a very unusual draft here in the grand scheme of things, I think they have the better firepower. Let's go ahead
Prepare for battle.
and introduce you to the teams on the Radiant side. We have Nefarious, Hertz on that Pudge, Lips of Angel on the Luna, Jack the Ripper on that Lion, Wavy playing the mid invoker, and Jojo on that offlane Bristleback. While on the Dire side, we have Tranquility, BM on that safe lane Morphling, No More Dotes on the mid Brood Mother, Addyman playing the Techies, Mode on the Tiny, and Medivh will be rounding up the lineup with the Rubik.
Seconds to battle.
Absolutely perfect.
Rubik gonna move him, show himself up. Do they have a follow-up? Nope. They gonna go with the Lucent Beam. Tiny. Moves into position. Techies has blast off.
The battle begins.
What's happening middle lane? In fact, the Brood Mother is here right now, and the Tiny probably going to rotate back towards the bottom lane. And we're looking forward to seeing what is the kind of skill build this Techies is going to go with. Looking at his talent, that level 25 talent plus 251 damage, free rapiers. He's going to TP in fact out of this, and it could have been a TP cancel attempt there from the Lion. He did have the Earth Spike available, but I think it was a wee bit out of range there to cancel it when he did eventually realize. But the damage already coming. Oh, what? They managed to pick up the kill with just the hook, and now he's looking to push for more. Oh, he couldn't cancel the salve off in time, and now the Rubik might be in a world of trouble. He's going to get himself in the trees, and Bristleback's out of mana, so they can't really force this any longer. So first blood was spilled and was in the top lane. Jojo. Brood level 3 already moving into that Radiant jungle in. Oh, he moves into the proximity mine there. And he's gonna jump up ahead and pick up the kill. Aye, aye, aye. That's what the techies can do so good, especially to supports early on. Walks into one proximity mine, gets hit by the avalanche, and then it was just quick blast off. Pudge out of mana right now, but the Brood, what?
Absolutely perfect.
Brood manages to kill the Invoker solo? How does that happen? I mean, even I wasn't ready for that. Holy moly. The hook off target. Invoker. Look at the amount of damage he's taking now from the Brood. The Brood's actually pushed up behind the tier 1 to harass him. And she's going to be looking to constantly work on this camp as well. Soul Ring picked up. You see the spiders, they just do so much damage. He's got to go Deafening Blast as well to secure some of those spiderlings. Lion. TP's back in towards the bottom lane. And oh, is he going to be in range for blast off? Probably could have gone for that kill there. He's sitting only at 128 HP. Blast off does 400 damage. So some more harass and he probably full in commits for that. But as of now, Lion swimming in dangerous waters right now, especially with the techies hanging around. Avalanche, do they have enough to go in? Blast off? Yes, there is in fact. Tiny 2 shots in. Avalanche gets the tree throw and then look at the brood mother. There is a TP coming in. Luna is joined into the party. A cold snap out as well, but yeah, that's gonna be the brood able to walk away from the sunstrikes off target. That was gonna be a big kill if they did manage to find it, but wasn't the case. And now Luna's got a long trip back towards the bottom lane. Top lane, we have the dive coming in and is able to hold on. Meanwhile, middle lane, Brood, Sunstrike, dodged away, and no more doubts, holds on. They managed to get the kill on the Luna. Luna can't go bottom lane anymore. Neither can she go middle lane. She's gotta go top. And this lane, this entire map in fact has just gotten out of control right now. 4K network lead in 6 minutes. And look at this. He's just gonna kill him again. With just the spiderlings, there's nothing the invoker can do. Pudge keeping middle lane.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Level 2 hook. Maybe, just maybe, but now the Tiny is just free to farm here. Techies is hit level 4. And now body blocks top lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Impale does catch out the bristleback. There is waveform coming off cooldown real soon. Sunstrike to secure the kill in, so that's nicely done. But yeah, they will eventually pick up the kill on the bristleback.
Dire's structures are fortified.
A 2-for-1 trade.
Bottom tower is under attack.
But now the invoker's getting chased
Dire's top
again.
tower is under attack.
The spiderlings, they just poke so hard. Bristleback TPing middle lane. What's gonna happen? Bristleback is just gonna continue moving up. And oh, there's a lot of gold in fact picked up. Tiny, bottom lane, wants to make a play. Toss is gonna be available soon. But with Avalanche on cooldown 5 seconds, I don't think he would have been able to complete that kill up. But Brood, absolutely untouched. Top for net worth or for tranquility. 5K net worth lead in this match is very soon getting out of control here for Nefarious. He's gonna walk into some proximity mines and immediately he's like, nope, not my time. Tiny wants to give chase. A toss and tree throw. I think he needs one more right click. He will secure it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Brood, middle lane, round 2, go. Tornado, Deafening Blast does get a few of those spiderlings, and I think can he push this for the kill? Yes, he can. Oh no, it's just the Brood who's solo controlling this, and now the Luna walks in. Luna under pressure.
Tower is under attack.
In fact, they want to try and make a move onto this Pudge level 4. He's done for. And 12 minutes in, 7k net worth. There's nowhere safe on the map right now for Nefarious, and they're getting cut open by this Brood Mother. There isn't even so much so about the techies, but it is the Brood who's getting the job done. Avatars, they find the Luna.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're gonna smoke back up middle lane. Meatball out, Brood pushing up ahead. They find him, the hook not good. They come in and they find another. In fact, there's a buyback coming out from the Invoker. The Rage buyback.
Tower is under attack.
If I've ever seen one. Tiny moves up, Avalanche in position. He does get Hex back up. Full snap in. Yeah, that's the Tiny done for now. They're gonna move up. Telekinesis. Nope, the Tiny's not done. That's the Brood walking back in. The Impale holds her in position. There's no mana on the Tiny. No HP either. Hook. Gonna connect. Techies is right behind, and he does have the blast off available. But this is just gone out of control right now for Nefarious. They need to find a way back in this. They need to start taking map control. They cannot let Brood dictate terms in the middle lane. Problem though is because right now Tranquility has so much map control, the Techies is able to freely move around, get those mines in aggressively, and that's gonna ensure that Nefarious can't really step out right now past this tier 2 top lane. They will find the Morphling. 3 heroes in, but the Avatars, it's probably gonna be the Lion going down, and now he's gonna pop the haste rune and he's gonna look to chase this. Avatars is available, and what they get the hook in. Is that the hook stolen? They get the kills in, and actually they get 3 kills in, and looks like eventually they should be able to. Oh, he goes for the hook. Brood looking to jump in on the action though. What has he picked up? The completed Agnum Scepter.
Radiant are scanning.
Brood. Oh no, just walks up top, and that's the Luna down.
Top tower is under attack.
And now the Bristleback is being poked. He does have backup in the Lion, but without the Finger of Death, I don't think they should be able to pick up the skill. Lion gonna have to show himself fast. The Impale does connect Earth Spike, but oh, the mines didn't really go off in time, but he gets the kill in regardless. 2 quick kills. Rubik now tosses the Invoker up, and they're gonna toss mines out. They will be able to hook the Invoker out though, out of danger.
Middle tower is under attack.
The GG is called already. 12 minutes in. Tiny though might look to jump in on this, and in fact that is it. Tranquility are your champions here today of ILG Cup Season 3. Deadly Miner absolutely dismantling Nefarious. Big shout out to both the teams for an amazing series here today. Shout out to Tranquility. They're going to be walking away with 70,000 rupees, while Nefarious walks away with 30,000 rupees. Big shout out to the sponsors. Title sponsor Alien Bear, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Next Wave Multimedia and Kaspersky. GPU partner Galax. Energy drink partner Monster Energy. This is Shade Slayer signing off. Hope you guys had an amazing day. Do jump over to the CSGO stream where we have matches live already in the same channel, of course. And I will catch you guys tomorrow as we pick up from the quarterfinal stage at the Dota Minor happening in AR Gaming Asylum, Cuttack. See you folks then. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Saturday, folks. Bye bye.
no response just yet. TSG just gonna melt, and now they're on to the racks. They need to go, and they need to go now. Sonic Wave does absolutely nothing here. The Morphling just gonna start re-engage, and the epicenter catches him out. Left rack buyback coming in, but the Morphling continues to pound away. Down goes the Queen of Pain as well, and the Earth Spirit now in no man's land. The Death Ward does absolutely nothing. Witch Doctor down for the count. The Lash Rack is now all alone. Yule Scepter to only delay the inevitable. He should end up going down soon as well. Hodge goes for the Hawk, lands it on the tiny. The Dismember coming off, but the Ice Pack stops the Dismember there. He's caught out and should be going down regardless here. But now the Venomancer, middle of absolutely nowhere there, but they're going to be able to catch out regardless. The second Ice Bath, stolen hook coming in, but it's straight into the Jokiro. He ends up going on telekinesis to the low ground, but the Light Striker at the back. Lena catches him out. Triple kill here to the Pudge, and they're going to go for more. The Laguna Blade down goes the Jokiro yet again. Ultra kill for the Pudge. Laguna expanded. In comes the Sankindo. Epi from Fog's gonna jump in straight onto Zed's bug. They should be able to burst him down straight away. Oh, the drop coming in! Counts him off. Yakko does absolutely nothing. They're all melting here, the side of the Radiant.
Close to me. want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late. And I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
of sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Picture isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. It's all good, it's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good, yeah, it's all